In this video, I'm going to explain to you why you never want to hit the ball straight. In lessons all the time, people tell me they just want to hit the straight ball, but in this video, I'm going to explain to you why that's wrong and how we can use a pool noodle to play better golf and have more predictable golf shots. So we're back on the range at Spofford, much to my video editor's disgust. We're on the driving range, the grass has been cut, so for those of you in the know, that's a big deal. Now, in lessons, people are always saying to me, I just want to hit it straight, Jack. I'm struggling with a fade, I'm struggling with a slice, whatever it may be, and I'm just desperate to hit it straight. And actually, golfers need to understand that they don't want to hit the ball straight. And that may sound crazy, but there's nobody on the PGA Tour that hits the ball straight every time. The straight shot is the hardest shot in the bag to hit. But actually, most, if not all, players do play with some form of shape to their golf ball. For a ball to fly perfectly straight, the club path must be exactly 0 degrees to the target, so straight at the target, and the club face must also be exactly 0 degrees to the target, exactly straight to the target, and you must hit the ball exactly out the center. Now, if you get any one of those three things wrong, then the ball is either going to start offline or it's going to curve offline. When trying to hit the ball straight, the ball is actually always curving away from the target, which means if you don't make a perfect swing and hit a perfect shot, the ball's always working away from the flag, which is not what we want. So what we need to do is hit a consistent shape. Now, I don't mind whether it's a draw or a fade, particularly. That's absolute personal preference. I see the ball right to left. I know people that see the ball left to right. McIlroy hits a draw, Koepka hits a fade. It's definitely no right answer. Depending on what level you're at, you need to decide which one and then just stick to it. Now, if your handicap's 5 or below and you're looking to get to scratch, plus, or even turn pro, then you do need to be able to work it both ways. But actually, anything up to 5 handicap, I'm pretty sure that you can play your whole life with one shot and still shoot good scores. So the reason we want to hit either a draw or a fade is when you have a consistent shape, it makes it much easier to know where to aim. So if I'm a drawer of the ball, I'm always going to aim slightly to the right because I know the ball is curving back to the left. And if I'm a fader of the ball, I'm going to aim up the left because I know the ball's always falling to the right. Now, the reason it's actually easier to hit a shape and a curve than it is to hit it straight and be consistent, if I'm hitting a draw and my path is, let's say, 5 degrees from the inside, 5 degrees to the right of the target, then my club face can be anywhere from 1 degree right to 4 degrees to the right, and I'm still going to hit a ball that curves back to the left and hits the target. So I actually have a 3-degree buffer where my club face can be in any one of those 3 degrees and my ball's going to hit the target. Now, if I've got a straight path and my face is from 1 to 3 degrees open, then the ball's always working away from the target and you're probably going to miss. So actually, the bigger the curve you play, the easier it is to get the ball to target. And the worse player you are, so if you're sort of a mid to high to beginner, actually the more your swing direction is either to the inside or to the outside, actually the more chance you've got of hitting the ball to target. So if I had a 10-degree inside path, I could have my face anywhere from 8 degrees open to 2 degrees open, so that's a 6-degree buffer, and my ball's still probably going to be up there somewhere near the target. If I've got a straight path and a right face, anywhere from 2 to 8 degrees, I'm going to miss the target by an awful lot, and that's when we're causing trouble. Just hit a couple shots. This is my draw with a good face. So face wasn't quite perfect, didn't quite turn all the way back, but it did start right and draw, so it would have found the target. Where I'll hit one now with a straight path and with an open face, and you can see how that ball is always working away from straight. We're always working away. So now that works both ways for both draws and fades. I like amateur golfers to try and draw the ball because it gives us more distance, and frankly the slice is just the worst shot you could hit, so I don't want people anywhere near that. But if you're a more high-speed player, I know quite a lot of people who swing it at 105 plus up to 120, where they actually prefer to see the fade because the ball stops quicker when it lands and they don't need the distance, they need the spin and the control which the fade offers. So you can have a 10 left path, that's going to produce a pretty big fade, but to hit the target you need that face to be anywhere from 2 to 8, and that ball's going to fade and hit the target. Oh hey, you're still here, thank you. So most of you guys watching this are not subscribers, and although the few subscribers that are watching this, thank you very much for being here, I could really do with the help. If you subscribe, like and comment, even if you think I'm stupid, that really boosts the engagement, it helps get this video out to more people and helps me grow. So anything you can do to help, that'd be great. Thanks. Now once you've decided that you're going to commit to hitting a curve, that's absolutely the right decision, so well done. What we have to do is now work on that shot basically in every single practice session you do. Now I have made a couple of videos on how to hit a draw and how to hit a fade. If you've not seen those, go check that out, where I'll explain the different setups and in-swing thoughts you need to think about in order to get the ball curving in either direction. But once you've committed to hitting a draw and you know how to hit a draw, you need to make sure that the ball curves to the left every single time you play. So what I like to do is get an alignment stick. Now I stick a pull noodle on the end just to make it a bit bigger and a bit more in your face. And what I will do is I'll actually put the stick out in the ground on my target line, probably about 6 feet ahead of where I'm hitting from. I will now hit all of my practice shots deliberately starting the ball out to the right of the target so that the ball comes back. If I'm going to play a draw where the ball curves from right to left, I never, ever, ever want the ball starting left, because the ball that's going to pull hook, the ball's going to go way offline, and that's going to cost us serious problems. This little drill here that I use all the time with good players, with high handicappers, with beginners, just to give people a feeling of, right, I'm committing to my shape, that's the target line, and I need to start the ball out to the right of it. So I can stand here and get into my draw setup, feel like I'm going to start the ball right, hit some shots, and I can pretty much guarantee that I'm going to hit that draw. When I've chosen to hit a draw, basically what I'm deciding is I'm almost trying to take the left side of the course out of play. I'm going to stand here, I'm going to start the ball up the right, and it's always going to curve back. But actually, we never want to curve the ball beyond the flag. We never want to curve the ball too far. So what I might do in my practice sessions is actually get my notebook out, create a scoreboard, 10 shots with my 7-iron, and I'm going to see if I can A, start the ball down the right side of the noodle every single time, and then B, can I not hit a shot that crosses back over and goes to the left of the target. So maximum score 20 points. Anything above like 12 to 15 I'd consider really good. So yeah, it just takes a bit of practice. You've got to feel like the club's inside. You've got to feel like the face is open to target but left of the path, and that's going to give us our consistent shape. So next time you're watching the golf on the PGA Tour, just have a look at the shot traces of the golfers that you're watching and just try and imagine what they're thinking. You will never, ever, ever, unless by accident, see them hit the ball straight. The best players in the world all play with curve. So there's players on tour like Bryson who only hits a draw. Now he'll never try and hit a cut, even if it's a dog leg to the right. And there's players also like Tiger who might cut his driver exclusively, but he will draw and fade his irons because that allows him to hit to the different targets he's chosen. He more likes to play to the shape of the hole as opposed to just sticking with one stock shot. And there's no right answer with that. If you're looking for more consistency and more predictability with your golf shots, then just picking one shot, so picking the draw or picking the fade, and just exclusively working to hit that shot, practicing with the noodle, nailing that start line, working on not curving it too far. If you commit to those things, then you're definitely going to go out there and shoot better score. Thanks very much for watching the videos. If you can please like and comment to boost the engagement, and subscribe if you don't already, that'd be great. If you like what I put out in these videos, you like what I say about technique, I can actually help you with your game no matter where you are in the world. So if you just want to click the link in the bio, it'll take you to Skillist, which is an online coaching platform, and there you can look to see what I do, and actually I can help you with your game. So analyze your swing, give you some drills and tips to help you improve, so we can work together to help you lower your handicap. But anyway, let's get back to the video.